Okay, so picture this. I'm standing in a crowded airport in Lisbon, Portugal. It's 6 a.m. I haven't slept. My phone is at 4%, and I just found out my connecting flight home has been canceled. Not delayed, canceled. No rebooking options for at least 2 days. And to make things worse, I've already checked out of my Airbnb. I've got no local SIM card, and my credit card's been flagged for suspicious activity. Yeah. Total meltdown mode. I remember sitting on this cold metal bench by the gate, watching people scramble around me, and thinking, how the hell am I gonna get out of this without draining my savings? And the weirdest thing is, I thought I had everything planned. Like, I'm usually that person who makes spreadsheets for trips. Flights, hotels, restaurants, backup plans, all of it. But I never thought something like this would happen. Let me back up for a second. This was supposed to be my reset trip, 10 days solo in Southern Europe. A little sun, some wine, digital detox. And for the most part, it was amazing. I ate my body weight in pastries, hiked along cliffs, swam in turquoise water, made friends with an Australian couple who convinced me to try cliff jumping, which, horrifying, but I did it. But then on day 9, my dad had a health scare back home. Nothing super dramatic, thankfully, but it was one of those moments where you just need to get back, fast. So I scrambled to change my flight, got on the next one out from Faro to Lisbon, planning to connect from Lisbon to New York. Except, that second flight never happened, which brings us back to me at the Lisbon airport, exhausted and spiraling. And this is where the story takes a turn I honestly didn't expect. Because a few weeks earlier, right before my trip, I bought this random travel insurance plan I saw mentioned in a Reddit thread. Someone had commented like, always get travel insurance. Just trust me. So I Googled a few things, landed on this site called Oris.insure, and it looked simple enough, not sketchy. I paid the cost of a dinner out, and then I forgot about it. But in that moment, stuck in Lisbon, I remembered. I pulled up the email confirmation, found their support chat, explained everything, and I'm not kidding, within 2 hours, they helped me get rebooked and covered the cost of a hotel for the night. It wasn't just the money, though let's be real, that was huge. It was the fact that someone was actually helping me while I was alone and totally overwhelmed in another country. They even reminded me to submit my receipts later, so I could be reimbursed for the meals and transport. I ended up flying home the next day, a little bruised, very tired, but not broke. And I keep thinking about how close I came to just eating hundreds of dollars in last-minute changes, or worse, making dumb decisions out of panic. I mean, what do most people do in that situation? Swipe the card and figure it out later, right? But here's the thing no one talks about. When something goes wrong while you're traveling, it hits so much harder because you're tired. You're in an unfamiliar place. You're out of your routine, maybe even out of your language. And suddenly, small problems feel huge. That's why now, no matter where I go, even if it's just a weekend thing, I get travel insurance. Not because I expect disaster, but because I didn't expect it, and it still came. So here's my little piece of advice if you've made it this far. Take 5 minutes before your trip and look up Oris.insure. I'm not saying it'll fix everything, but if something goes sideways, you'll be so damn glad you did. Honestly, I think of it the same way I think of a seatbelt. You hope you never need it, but when you do, nothing else matters. And yeah, I still travel. A lot. But now I travel a little smarter, a little safer, and a lot less anxious.